Hey guys, I'm Abby. I am super stoked to be doing an alumni takeover today. I graduated back in 2019 as a poli-sci media studies major, and I'm currently a consumer comms specialist at Lyft. So super excited to take you along today to show you around the Lyft office in San Francisco, and looking forward to answering your questions later. Stay tuned. Sorry. Lyft's new e-bike, let's go! Yeah, so when I originally started at Cal, I knew I wanted to declare poli-sci with a focus in international relations. And ultimately, I thought that my career journey would take me into a career in law or even in government. But I soon found out after my experiences at Cal that I also really wanted a career that exercised my artistic side and creative writing skills. By sophomore year, I actually really wanted to supplement my original major with media studies as a second major. A lot of the prereqs were the same. There were, it was pretty easy to tack it on later in my college career. And overall, I think having both majors really gave me a holistic college career and experience. I had that double major and was able to speak to it when it came to interviewing for a lot of jobs, especially within PR and creative comms jobs. My role at Lyft is essentially a communications specialist on the consumer tech comms team. We function as like the press and publicity team, rolling out any sort of external announcements with regards to product launches or partnership announcements. I particularly am on the brand storytelling side of the external comms team, so that involves talking about any cultural touch points, staying abreast of cultural trends, and really just honing in on the Lyft brand and what we stand for and making that known to the rest of the world. My day-to-day really involves, crafting content for press releases, blogs, any other written forms of material that are external facing. What I do really miss about Berkeley was the proximity to all the food, both on campus and off campus. On campus, my favorite cafes to go to were like Yali's. I'd always go there for like matcha lattes. I'd even sometimes trek out, since I lived on Southside, I'd trek out to Northside to be able to grab a matcha latte before class. And then their chicken sandwiches too, and their bagels were really great. Being able to walk to your friends who were just up the hill and seeing everybody within close proximity is definitely something that I really miss about Berkeley. So the best advice I can give to an incoming freshman is honestly just to, take a leap of faith and join any and all clubs and organizations that you want to. Honestly, I think that's really how I made my community at Cal. It's such a big school, and there's just so many awesome people that you could potentially meet. And so it's really just about putting yourself out there, getting out of your comfort zone, actually going to the welcome session that, somebody flagged to you on Sproul. Another piece of advice as well throughout your college career is that it's never too late. I think even if you are a senior, which similar to me, when I was a senior, I still joined a new club. So it's never too late, and I'm sure you'll have a great time. Yes, I was involved in a lot of clubs on campus. I joined the Berkeley Forum during my sophomore year. The Berkeley Forum pretty much is a club that hosts talks, debates, and panels on a variety of topics. The great thing about the Berkeley Forum is that you could have been part of any major, any focus at Cal, and it was just a great way for people of different diverse interests to kind of get together and put on events that they're really passionate about. So my interview experience at Lyft was a bit unconventional since I was applying at Lyft during the pandemic. So everybody was completely remote and it was all virtual interviews. I obviously interviewed for the comms team, so I will say that maybe the amount of rounds of interviews is different across different departments. In my case, I was able to go through 2 to 3 rounds of interviews as well as a panel interview with a few members on my team, as well as a member on marketing that I was going to be closely working with. Overall, it was a really great experience, and I highly recommend applying. Thanks so much, everyone, for sending in your questions and for tuning in to this takeover. I'm always happy to chat about career advice, life advice, my experience at Cal. So my line is always open. Feel free to add me on LinkedIn, connect with me on LinkedIn, add me on Insta, and visit our Lyft careers page and see any of the open opportunities. And feel free to hit me up if you want to chat. Bye.